Isaac Newton. A name so iconic that even this apple trembles at its core. Everyone knows him as the gravity guy, the calculus creator, and a fan of sitting under trees at just the right moment. But what if I told you there's a side of Newton that's as bonkers as his brain was brilliant? Today, we're unpacking the unknown, the weird, and the oddly relatable facts about the man who probably would have been the reigning champ of weird science TikTok. Let's dive in. First up, Newton wasn't just a genius, he was petty. And I'm talking, commenting on your ex's new relationship post, level of petty. You see, Newton had this long-running feud with German mathematician Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz over who invented calculus. Both claimed credit, and honestly, it was messier than a reality show reunion. Newton even used his position as president of the Royal Society to launch an official investigation into the matter. The twist? He picked the committee members, and they all sided with him. Imagine being so powerful you rig an entire field of math. Leibniz is nothing but a bungler. His calculus is a fraud. I'm not saying Newton invented subtweeting, but I'm also not saying that. Now, if you think Newton's petty side was spicy, wait until you hear about his social life. Or should I say, lack thereof. Newton was a certified loner. He never married, had no known romantic relationships, and was more introverted than your friend who cancels plans to stay home and rewatch The Office. One of his only known friendships ended because he accidentally set the guy's dog on fire. No joke. Newton's social skills may have been a bit combustible, but hey, we all have that one friend who's better at algorithms than small talk. Alright, here's a curveball. Did you know Newton spent years studying alchemy? Yup, the guy who revolutionized physics also believed he could turn lead into gold. He pored over secret manuscripts, cooked up potions, and probably had a stash of Philosopher's Stone fanfiction tucked away somewhere. But here's the kicker. Modern historians think some of his alchemy experiments may have actually inspired his scientific discoveries. So, was he wasting time or ahead of his time? You decide. Now, let's get a little apocalyptic. Newton wasn't just a scientist, he was also a Bible scholar. And by scholar, I mean he spent a ridiculous amount of time decoding secret messages he believed were hidden in the scriptures. According to Newton, the world's going to end in, drumroll, please, 2060. That's right, the guy who calculated planetary motion also thought he had the inside scoop on Judgment Day. And honestly? Kinda bold to predict the apocalypse when you're the one who invented gravity. Okay, let's lighten the mood with some of Newton's weirder habits. For starters, he rarely ate. Like, ever. He'd get so lost in thought that he'd forget meals entirely. Legend has it, one time he started boiling an egg but got distracted and ended up timing it with his pocket watch instead. Spoiler alert. The egg did not survive. He also once stuck a needle in his eye socket, on purpose. Why? Science, apparently. He wanted to study how light and color worked. So, next time you're feeling unproductive, just remember Newton was out here poking his eyeballs in the name of physics. So, there you have it. Isaac Newton. The petty, reclusive, alchemy-obsessed apocalypse theorist who changed the world, and almost burned down his social circle. He wasn't just a genius, he was a beautifully bizarre human being. Next time you hear his name, don't just think about gravity. Think about the guy who probably would have been your weirdest friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay curious, stay weird, and maybe keep your pets away from open flames. See you next time.